Sweet.
Hey, there's multiple outages. She was registering you guys speaking. So
Oh.
she was kept saying, "I'm sorry, I don't understand you. I'm sorry, I don't understand you." So I was trying to get you guys to stop so I could.
We're back up.
Okay, we're live.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will sit back down. I was just like, she kept like, "I can't understand you." I'm like, "No, you guys have to stop." Okay. So there's multiple outages in the area for multiple services.
You mean because hotter than crap out?
That'd be my guess. So we welcome back, and we may drop. I cannot get back on with my phone at the moment, so I can't see chat at all at the moment. Yeah, so I got the super glue and stuff. I was Oh, I'm so lost on what I'm doing now.
You are painting your branch.
That's what I was doing.
And I am repainting eyeballs.
Julio. Yeah, that was not fun.
I mean, I was okay. I just kept working it. Look, this almost looks decent. Look at that.
Nap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I dry brush something okay. I mean, I got this weird black spot over here, but
Just keep working. What'd you say, baby?
I was joking. I said I took a nap while you.
Oh.
all right. I'm seriously thinking these jelly roll pens. This thing.
That is awesome.
Sweet, look at that.
Where am I looking? Because you just showed a big spot.
It's right there.
Rock band
Oh,
says,
gotcha.
"You're alive."
Yay!
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they weren't expecting. I was surprised we were back up because Charter was saying that they're not expecting, or they're expecting the outage to be fixed no later than 10 p.m.
Well, keep that as a warning then, folks, because we could get dropped in at any time if they were
Yeah.
suggesting.
Yeah, but you realize you've got business internet and I've got business
Yeah.
internet and we're on the same street.
Well, and they said that it's affecting multiple avenues or services, multiple services. So it's not just internet that's being messed up. So I think Charter's having issues in our area.
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
Regina says, "Yeah, you're back."
I have shiny leaves. Look at my leaves.
Yes, thank you guys for coming back and finishing watching too. I appreciate it. Because I honestly was surprised that we were back up already.
I want to go to Michael's and buy all the sparkly jelly roll markers that
You keep saying jelly roll, and all I hear
it's
when
jelly
you
roll. See?
well, no, I understand that, but all I'm thinking is, like,
Let me see your Tootsie Roll. That's all.
no,
From the
no.
80s?
I was thinking like the sweet jelly roll, the bread, roll the cake that you roll the jelly up in.
I want
Actual jelly.
cake.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like you keep saying jelly roll, and all I'm thinking about now is cake.
But I want cherry chip cake.
I don't like cherry chip cake.
I
I mean,
have
it's not bad.
cherry chip cake at home. I can just go to Schnucks and buy cake after we get.
I like those big fluffy cakes.
I do too.
They're good. Of course, what I don't like is that half of them are not labeled well. They're like, vanilla icing. Yeah, I can see the icing. What's inside the icing? That's what I want to know, because I don't want chocolate cake.
25-year-old Angela would have just cut open the cake at the store.
Not joking.
Yep, I've gotten tamer with age.
You say 25, but I don't know that I knew you at 25.
Okay. 25 through 35.
It's a little more accurate. I'm not gonna lie, your craziness is pretty fun a lot of times.
Bum, bum. All right. Not done yet. This is that thing where you do things. And because this looks like a money tree. What do you think? Does that look like a money tree? On the back?
What a money tree is.
You know, little gold circles in there. It's a, damn it.
No idea what a money tree is.
Money tree. Oh, that's not what I thought. But the circles, the gold dollar tree, I'm just seeing pictures of. Okay, Google failed me. The thing old ladies have in their home with the little weird, flimsy, yellow, white, cream circles that you can snap, and they're all tied on with wired leaves. And
Is it just me, guys, or is I no flipping idea what you're
this
talking
is a
about.
thing.
I'm not saying that isn't a thing. I'm saying I don't know what that thing is. That's weird.
When I was a kid, we called them money trees.
Okay, but to be fair, when I was a kid and I would drive down the road and I would see the bald section of trees where they had cut out all the lines and everything, cut out to put power lines down, I used to think that there was a giant walking down there with a bzz razor, like an electric razor, and he would just shave it. So people think weird things when they're kids.
I also imagined that. Of course, I also thought palm trees were dinosaurs.
Why?
Well, when I lived in Hawaii, I lived on base. And the guys would go exercising, and they would run, and then they would go behind these palm trees that were at the end of our street, and then they would disappear.
So they were being eaten by the dinosaurs.
They were being eaten by dinosaurs constantly, every morning.
But then they would come back.
Hundreds of men marched to their doom. I don't know what they look like.
Well, they're in the army. They all look the same.
Yup.
The same glasses, same haircut, same outfit.
Just hordes of men romping along to their doom.
See, what it was is they were trying to save all the little kids by feeding themselves to the dinosaurs.
Yes.
Microbe says, popping in for a drive-by. Hello.
Hello.
We will see you very soon. At the end of the month, we will see you at Can'tCon.
What's Can'tCon?
Okay,
Don't
so
tell me you can't tell me what Can'tCon is.
no. It's actually really funny.
Okay.
They got their name because people who can't afford to go to Gen Con can come here. That's how they named themselves.
All
it was
right.
kind of awesome.
I can't con.
I can't go to that con, so I'll come here.
Microbe, that's Jake. He says, Bill, it's in a half and a week.
It's in a half a week?
Away,
Yeah, Ty screwed that up.
and it's in Kansas.
Yes, Kansas City.
I could actually drive to Kansas.
Well, technically, anybody can.
Well, but I got a diabetic cat. I can't go anywhere.
See, you can't go to Can'tCon. It works.
Dun, da-da.
Don't play fail music over there. I did not fail. That was awesome.
Oh. That show's still in the air.
Yes. I actually have no idea because I don't know what show it's from. I just like, agreeing with things.
Isn't
really
that
quick.
Wheel of Fortune?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
For a while it was
Somebody got me.
it was
Microbe.
like the guy with the glasses and the chick with the blue eyeshadow mascara, and they lived in Cincinnati and crap. That's how I remember things.
Pat Sajak.
No.
And Vanna White.
No. Wheel of Fortune.
That is Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, Price is Right. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, Price is Right is the.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That was the animal neuter
Did
guy.
I say Wheel of Fortune?
You
and
said
I meant
Wheel of
This
Fortune.
time you said
Damn
Wheel of Fortune
dyslexia.
before you said Price.
Yeah, Price is Right. And
No.
it's
You just said Wheel of Fortune, and you can't remember the host, and then I said...
oh
Pat
yeah, but
Sajak.
I'm dyslexic. But I meant that doesn't
fucking apply here.
Yes.
Dyslexia doesn't change. No.
Yes, it does. Because what's in my head is the pictures in my head and the word in my head. And I picture the guy with the fat lady with the blue eyeshadow, and then the guys.
Mimi.
And they were on. Yeah, it's the guy that was in
Drew
that.
Carey show?
Drew Carey
Drew Carey
is hosting
on. That's how I remember things.
But that's not the original host.
That
No.
was Bob Barker.
That was
Yeah,
Bob
but
Barker.
that guy's dead, right?
I don't know. He
I don't
kicked
know
Happy
if he's
Gilmore's
dead.
ass.
Yeah, he beat Adam Sandler's ass.
Well,
He's gonna live forever. The price is wrong, bitch.
that was a good scene. I'm just gonna cover all the bad parts with black. That is absolutely how my.
That damaged microbe is saying Drew Carey show.
It is what I needed.
I walk away from the monitor. Sorry.
I can't see anything because I didn't get my phone back up and running.
It's how my brain works. Couldn't even think of her name, but if it wasn't for the lady with the blue eyeshadow, I would have been doomed.
Mimi.
I love her.
I still remember, like, the first time I saw her not on that, I was like, somebody said, oh, that's so-and-so. I'm like, huh? Like, that's Mimi. I'm like, no. She looks so normal. I don't like it.
Forget normal. Normal's a myth.
Normal's boring.
All right.
War paint is awesome.
Have I covered all the spot? No, I didn't. I missed more. I think I used more marker than paint.
Damaged microbe said, I said that through about halfway through the screaming. Well, we couldn't hear you. We were screaming.
And that's not screaming. That's just Angie excited. You want to hear screaming, get Angie drunk.
That's true.
That's screaming.
That's true.
Ty gets lovey-dovey. Angie gets loud.
And then I take a nap.
And I just get sleepy.
All right. I am ready for dessert now. What do you think? Yeah. Yep.
Time is 7:54.
What does that mean? I got 5 minutes to shove crap on here? Reading.
More like 30.
Oh my god, I can't read this.
You don't need to.
It's a saline solution. It simulated leave to dry between 4 to 24 hours. I'm not going to know the cool stuff for 4 hours? It's like making rock candy?
I said leave it to last because it takes a
Oh.
long time. You have to leave it be.
Can I just make rock candy on it? They don't
It'll
know.
never heal if you keep picking at it.
Alright. How's this work?
So, just make a little pool, like right in one of these or something.
Okay.
You don't need a whole lot.
Pretend it's like the paint?
Yeah, pretend it's like the paint, because it is. Now what you're going to do is take your brush.
I need a new brush. Right?
I would get a
Assuming?
new brush, yeah.
Okay.
And you're going to take your brush, and you're going to kind of pool it on. So when you're painting...
Jake's going back to what he was doing.
Bye,
Thanks,
Jake.
See
Bye,
ya.
Jake!
So when you're painting, you're kind of brushing like this, right?
Okay.
When you're putting this stuff on, you want to kind of take it and dab it on, because the thicker the pool is, the more it'll crystallize out.
Alright.
And I know you guys couldn't really see that, but I think the description kind of works.
Am I supposed to wet the brush and do all that stuff, or am I... Okay.
No, you can just go straight into there, and you just kind of want to plop it on
Oh,
where you
it's
want it.
thin. Is it always supposed to be thin?
Yep.
Okay.
I shook it up before I brought it in here, so.
Alright. I want it extra thick in all the spots where I feel it could be better.
Yes. And it grows out from where you put it, so don't be surprised by the spread of it.
Is it going to break down any of the paint?
It didn't on the one that I did it. Started to look weird in certain spots because I got it really too thick.
What is too thick?
I just kept globbing it on and on and on. I really went way freaking overboard. So it takes a lot to mess it up. And
Alright.
I did that well.
You did it well.
I did it well.
You greatly succeeded.
I greatly succeeded at messing it up. So just it's not necessarily a little goes a long way, but it doesn't need a metric shit ton either.
Darned excited about it.
It'd be pretty cool.
I seriously want gold coins for the summer part of my trip. You have all the things.
I paint minis. Gold glitter makes great gold coins to go under dragons.
Those are amazing.
And then I also on this side have this side I have gemstones, and this side I have gold glitter.
All right. Now I'm going to be allowed to play with super glue and glitter in your house, which seems
Really, really wrong on
really,
so many levels.
really wrong.
So many levels.
Where is the Yep, that's what I need. That's Bob Ross glue. No, it's Bob Smith glue. I wouldn't have been surprised.
So actually, what is better for this than super glue is going to be my other glue. So give me a second.
It's holographic.
Oh, actually-
I would love this crap on my nails. That's amazing.
Don't just sprinkle it around to sprinkle it around.
I did. I was putting it back in the thing. I only misplaced one.
So this is PVA glue.
Okay.
And it will dry completely clear.
Okay.
But you can use the tweezers to grab it, dip it in the glue, and then place it on your model where you want it. And you've got a little bit of, I know it's in here. There it is. You got a little bit more working time then.
Okay.
And you don't need to use PVA glue. I just happen to have PVA glue around my house. But Elmer's glue, super glue, what is that other stuff? I have Army Painters brand, Scenic glue, any of those things.
What is gonna keep all the stuff I am putting on this monster from coming off?
The glue.
I mean, in the long run.
The clear coat when you're done.
Okay.
The glue is actually going to keep that stuff in place really well. So you don't really have to worry about that so much, but also don't grab it where the glitter is.
Or the flowers.
Or the flowers.
Ah, crap.
Take them out. That's the nice thing about the PVA glue is it'll wash right off the tweezers. You don't really have to worry about that at all.
I decided to go the 5-year-old route. Just the more sparklies I put on there, the better it's going to look.
Sure, you can do whatever you want.
That's my method to the madness now.
Absolutely do anything.
Boy, you did tell me that glue dries. I'm committing to that.
The PVA?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Dries clear?
dries clear. 100%.
Okay.
It's used in bookbinding.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. It's specifically made to not eat paper. So it's perfect for bookbinding.
Actually, no.
Some can, yeah. But I was actually making leather-bound books for a little while, and that's why I had PVA glue. I really enjoyed doing it, but I really quickly found out that as much time as it takes to sew a book together, People don't want to pay for the time that it takes to do it. It wasn't.
Small flaw in my plan.
Our home smells of rich mahogany and leather-bound book.
So I learned when you put glue in the tweezers in the thing, and then you go back and then you go forth, now I have
A pile of ones that are pre-glued and ready to go on the tree.
a way of doing it.
Regina agrees.
Yes. Yeah. It's unfortunate sometimes when you have a passion about doing something and then people are like, why would I pay that for that? Well, because I spent 20 hours making this one thing. Well, it's not my problem. Yeah, it's not. And you absolutely don't have to pay the price I'm asking for it. That's perfectly fine.
I would like to say I have always valued your.
You have, but I think a big part of valuing people's work is a personal thing, and I think people who have done some work, done some creative things, understand. Now, that's not to say that only those people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that at all. Because
Oh wow.
I've had plenty of people who appreciate what we do and how we do it and everything, and they've never done anything like it. But I'm saying, like, if you've painted something, you know how long it takes to paint something. You appreciate the fact that somebody spent,
3 days.
Yeah. I had a guy in a booth next to me who he had done a whole bunch of artwork, and it was gorgeous stuff. And his, by walking by, you're like, oh yeah, those are expensive. And I think he explained it the best, honestly. This guy walks up and he's like, wow, that's really expensive. I don't know why you're charging that much. Maybe if you didn't charge so much, you'd sell more. And the guy says, well, can I, the artist next to me says, can I ask you a question? He's like, oh yeah, sure. He's like, how much do you make an hour? And the guy told him, and he says, okay. And so when you work 40 hours, you make, insert random number. He was doing the math on his phone.
Right.
And he goes, yeah. And he says, okay, so when you do all your work and you bring home your paycheck, you expect to be paid this much for your time. He's like, yeah. And he goes, okay, well, this painting that you're telling me is overpriced, I spent, this many hours on. And the guy's face fell out right there. He's like, so by your math, what you're telling me I should be charging this much for that painting, you're telling me that my time is worth 50 cents an hour is what the math. He's like sat there and he did the math out. I don't remember any of the numbers, but I remember that number. And
wow.
And the guy was just like completely dumbfounded. He's like, yeah, you have to understand how much time I spend on each one of these. That's why I asked the price I asked. And to that guy, to the other guy's credit, he bought it. He literally is like, I'm sorry, it is beautiful. Okay, I'll take it. And he walked away with it. So that was kind of nice of him, but until you've experienced doing something.
Hello, Creep Show.
Hi, Creep Show. You don't always know how much goes into it. You know what I mean?
Okay. I ice foamed over here.
You glittered over there.
I glittered over there. I'm gonna slap some flowers on. And for some reason he's got red on his butt. I don't know what's going on.
Did
Dawn of the Dead.
You got red on you. Okay, so the flowers weren't closed. That's okay. So each one of these little bundles is a flower patch.
I clearly need like a quarter of one flower patch.
So normally I use my clippers, which for some reason are not on this. So I think they're probably in my office, babe, because I've been painting all week. Oh, okay. So I love my trusty handy dandy clippers.
Those are mine.
And they come on a set of glue. This should be sticky, but for some reason they're not. So all I do is go in and clip it. Just kind of work out the bundle that I want. Now, again, you can take the tweezers, grab up here, and then kind of dip. And I like to kind of get some of that excess off. Then you can take that and put it on where you want it.
Oh,
You got it pinched?
yes. That's
So-
a big pile of flowers
Well, you can clip it down more if you want to.
with the clippers.
Yeah, I would actually, what I would do is, here, I'll take this bundle
Okay.
and I'll put it on my base. Wait, he stands right there, so I'll put it over here.
But it didn't pop in my multi. But Rock Fan says Leatherbound books are awesome, but when I looked up all the work going crafting one, yeah, I see the price is justified.
Yeah. They're hard to do. And I was literally hand stitching in the paper. And I would also, on the outer, oh god, the word just left me. The spine, I would make decorative stitches even.
I
The
remember
super
that.
glue is going to work better on this, Angie. So
Okay.
just
Super
a little,
glue?
yeah, because this is like, it's not sticking at all. And it is super glue, but it's not like an Insta set. I know it says that, but it's not. That's done, that's done. Turtle needs to go. The white eye. Can I get a time check?
Oh, 8. Says when I can't bring myself to pay for something, work to make it for myself.
Exactly what I do. That's how I started making jellies. Because I saw all these amazing different flavors that I wanted, but I'm like, that's too expensive. I can't afford that. So I taught myself how to make jelly and jam.
I remember when I made a really great apple one. And said, this is awesome. It tastes so good. Don't change it. And then it didn't set right, so I added honey and it ruined it. There's a fine line between appropriately sized and what was I thinking.
You're better off not trying to put the glue there, but glue where you want it.
Oh, I was gonna put it in his hair, and then I realized I don't like it there. So then I decided I'm gonna put it on the back of his shins. And then I got super glue everywhere.
Yeah. Use another.
I give up on you, flowers.
So put glue on the model where you want the flowers. not
That
on
makes
this.
sense. Okay.
When you're this small, you're better off putting glue in the spot.
Got it.
So it's right here.
Yep.
Then put this on. And another tool to knock it off of you. I usually have a toothpick for the other option.
Yes.
See, it's just
That was a pain in the
nice and
tuchus.
slow, and you can get it to work.
Okay, give me tweezers. I'm
I gotta
just gonna
cut 'em off a little
glue
bit.
my hand.
Do not glue your hand.
I almost shoved my hand in there. And then me and this guy, we were gonna be best friends.
Nice and slow, nice and tender. See?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
And see how cute that looks with little flowers on him? All of our paint is dried out.
Oh yeah.
I realized I am seriously lacking in the green department, so I'm using my acrylic Walmart paints to do all my green colors.
I'm giving him a hat. That's a lot of a hat.
But it's your hat, and you can do what you want. Where did I get the green?
You don't.
Leaves. Leaves on.
I committed to steak sandwiches after the stream.
Are you going to use that Did you use those steak thingies that I gave you the other day?
Not yet, because I had steak that in the house that I had to use up.
Yeah.
And
I just made steak tacos with them the other day. That's like the first thing every time Nick comes home, that's the first meal we have is taco night, because he loves taco night.
look at that. Got a hat.
I love the hat. That is super cute.
I need my hat. It's absurd as hell.
You know what he reminds me of is Treebeard that I painted.
For Treebeard.
You want to get Treebeard? We will not be able to hear or read you guys for like a few minutes, because Ty's got to go downstairs. And I never did get my phone back up and running.
All right, Mr. Losing you up.
I feel like this guy is a hot mess. But that's okay. Fix him later. Like between the two things that we're painting, I totally have Treebeard vibes right now.
Yeah. I gotta figure out how to glue on my lantern again. Oh yeah, the super glue. It's the same glue.
Same thing.
Okay. It's the glue, and I gotta hold it for 50 years.
It is, but I can go get or I'll have Ty grab the accelerant. So just wait a second till Ty gets back. Actually, I'll beat him.
Am I crazy if I say I think the crystals are forming?
Not crazy, and I couldn't hear.
I can see a start of where I think a crystal is.
Oh,
like
yes,
there.
very likely. Yep, that's a crystal starting.
Sweet.
This is Treebeard.
Oh yeah! Holy crud!
Totally giving me Treebeard vibes between the two of them. Like he's got squirrels.
Oh, look at the bunny!
And the bunnies. And there's another bunny on this side over here. There's a squirrel in his leg over here. I made robin eggs.
I remember
so
that.
So it's
now.
like all of the things that we have on these two are totally. And look, same flowers.
I like the lavender.
Yeah.
All right.
Total Treebeard vibe.
I hope he's in like a glass case, because
Oh,
I already worry about how I'm dusting him.
No, he does stay in the glass case downstairs. Okay, so normally you can spritz this, but since we're doing in such a small area, pick one that you're going to put this on and one that you're going to put this on. Okay?
Okay.
Then you're going to just take this in and just kind of get the liquid in one spot.
Okay.
Do this first.
Oh.
Because that dries quicker than this does. Give me it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to watch.
Okay.
Okay?
Watch out for my ice crystals.
Yep. First thing I always do is I dry fit where it goes, so that I make sure I get it in the right spot.
Okay. Rockfan says, Treebeard, now we need hobbits.
Yes. So it goes straight in like this.
Oh, hobbits would be
okay. So what I'm going to do, put this right there.
I was going to do it in reverse.
It doesn't matter. It's your personal preference. But one on one and one on the other. I'm going to put a dot of this. Now I'm going to bring it up where it goes. Ugh. I'm going to wiggle just the tiniest bit. Nope. Not good enough glue. Okay.
Glue?
Yep. But we're going to start over. Because what has happened now that this has reacted with this on there, this is no longer on there.
Ah, so we got to make a new
layer. All right. A little dot of glue. And attempt number 2. I twisted it at some point. Shit. It's such a small connection. And I'm trying to be able to, like, where you guys can see what I'm doing and hold it in there.
I don't care if I can't see it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
What I need is a bigger dot. There we go. I know you said
smells good.
You said you're gonna try it, and then I was like, I just kept going.
I know what this is.
I don't like the smell.
Really?
There we go. That's what it was. I didn't
yeah.
I did that.
Oh, it didn't smell bad from far away.
Okay, I didn't have enough glue is what it was. So, see? Now, it has been glued on, so it is going to be fragile. So
obviously,
you want to be careful. Don't smack it again.
Yeah.
Don't smack it again.
I didn't even smack it. It's like I was just trying to hold it by that part. That was not a smart plan.
No, that was not a good plan.
Yeah, Treant.
Bam!
Don't make me smack you around.
I did a thing. Yeah.
You know what's funny is right here, this piece, that light is catching that piece of glitter, so it's very shiny right there.
I like him.
I do too.
Might not have the most detail. He might have creepy guy eye vibes, and that's okay. I'm excited to see what the crystals do.
Yeah, that just takes a while.
Oh, I see. That's neat looking.
Yes, so it's crystallizing in there. Ty, can you go to my camera for a second? I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch this or not. But right in there, you can see the crystals, hopefully.
I can see it here.
Yep.
Hey, it didn't take 4 hours.
Can you see that?
Growing.
Ty?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Yeah. And see, now this is what happened to me, is that was happening. I'm like, oh, I love this. I want it to happen more.
That's what I was just thinking.
I added more.
And
that
you're
was
saying don't do that.
Don't do that. That was the mistake I made, was I kept adding and adding and adding. And I didn't need to do that at all.
So you went from awesome crystals to like mold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just kind of I ruined it.
I did it. You're right. Priming my stuff before we start, that's the answer.
Yeah, getting your base colors down beforehand really helped kind of speed the process along.
If there wasn't crystals to put over this ice spot, I would probably still be jacking. It still looks a little funky.
Yeah, but if you're happy with it, then that's all that matters.
He's awesome. Now I want to play WoW.
Right? I'm telling you, the every single thing this sculptor does reminds me of WoW. We have the whole Night Elf collection. We've got wargs. I love the wargs.
Oh, I didn't get to use this marker.
Tina says he has personality.
Yes.
He does. Look at them eyes.
And he has a whole family that like watched him get born.
Raw. Oh.
You're like, I don't
get it. I'm doing the cake thing. You know what I mean? The cake thing.
Where you want to go get cake now?
Well, yeah, I do want to go get cake, but I'm like, what is not right with this?
So what I find is setting them back and looking at them and staring at them and figuring out what don't I like. But you need to do the overall picture, not this. Because I know one thing that would help it is something that we can't really do right now because...
Crystals?
No, the glow effect from the lantern.
Oh, I can't screw with the lantern because I broke it.
No. But you need to work around the lantern, not really on the lantern. But it's still something that might not work very well anymore because that lantern is so precarious.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous of messing with the lantern.
Yeah.
But that lantern's going to be solid, like, after it dries, right? Like, cures 24 hours or whatever.
It may never be solid because it's got a weak connection there. I didn't get it on there very well. So it's definitely something you could snap off and do a better job of. Mr. Froggy. Eat your Frogger.
Or get a string and buy a teeny tiny lantern and string it on. And then it'll actually be metallic.
Well, I mean, we have metallic paint.
No, I'm just thinking, can I get an LED that works?
Oh, yeah, you absolutely could.
Okay. You gotta power it, that's the issue. I'm looking.
I still have like all of this shit on him to do. I'm just like, I need black.
Got a black marker.
Oh, that'll work.
You want bigger or littler?
No, little because I'm going with their squirrel eyeballs.
Yeah. I'm gonna look later. The internet is deceiving me today. I have no idea how this is coming off my hand.
Soap would be my. I never said I wasn't an ass.
You are clearly. How's your light effect going?
Well, I haven't done it yet. See, I can't do my glow effect.
Wow, look at all the detail in the turtle shop.
I can't do the glow effect on everything over here until I have the details on it done. You know what I'm
carrots? No, that's swords.
Here?
On his belt. Over here.
Those
Is
are
that holly?
They're holly leaves.
He a Christmas turtle?
I don't know. I don't know why he has holly. But no, I've been edit my hair. So he's got holly leaves on his staff and on his belt. Got clothing right there. He's got a belt itself. So many things to cover on him. I don't know why he has holly. Maybe it's his frog's name. That's Holly.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah. Oh, I need a black again. Frog's got eyeballs too. It doesn't want to write on the frog eyeballs.
Do this one. What I used on my
I got it.
my guy.
I have to swipe. I can't. With the squirrel, I just dotted and it worked. With the frog, I have to like go back and forth.
Sweet.
That's easy. But no, like I can see I've got a whole bunch of leaves over here, I've got a whole bunch of detail over here and over there and over here and in this area and that area, and then I'm like, yeah, in this area, like I didn't even hit all of this, and like I want to do that in gold, that ball in the center, and then he's got all of these metal rings holding the leaves and feathers and stuff like that on. See, these are feathers, these aren't leaves. That looks like holly leaf.
That's what I thought it was.
Those are feathers. So we are going to use this blue
From the birds?
from the birds. Yeah.
But that's the color of the birds? It's the same color?
Well, I put this color on first. This one.
Ah, okay.
And then I put this over it. Because this is a contrast paint. But because I didn't put the other blue on, I'm just painting straight over white, it'll actually be a slightly different color. So it's kind of cool. I know I got gold out.
Painted gold.
Should we do bronze or gold? I got copper or gold.
I'm going to say copper.
Okay. Because he's got these rings holding things. He's still looking at your yellow hands.
I never did see how much got on my...
Oh, it's
on there.
It's on there.
on there.
I'm imagining mine's on pretty well as well. Now I'm just hitting the rings themselves. He's got it on multiple different places. I don't know. The copper's might be a little too close to this.
To the turtle
To
color?
the turtle. I think we need to go brighter. Because I don't see, even though it's shiny, I don't see that metallic at all. Right over here.
Oh, okay. You are not failing to use all areas of this palette.
No, I usually do. It's funny because like I kind of go everywhere on the palette and then stick to one paintbrush the entire time. So. I told
Rockfan says copper gold overrated. Oh, copper gold is overrated.
But the copper was too close. Like it literally blends right in with the brown of his shell, and I don't see it. So I'm gonna go for gold. I did want to do copper. Copper sounded better. But I also want it to stand out.
I just imagine having gold.
Yeah, but he's got all these foresty friends, so they're just going to find that gold for him. They're like, here, let me help you pimp your shit out.
That's true. They probably stole it from my tree.
There you go. Yeah, see, the gold really, like, pops out. It stands out much better. I wanted copper, but we're going gold to make it stand out. See, you should have brought your little owl back over you.
I know. I'm done. I did my thing. I'm waiting for this to crystallize. And I super don't want to touch the lantern. And I'm really excited how they're growing like this direction.
Yeah, they kind of grow all over the place.
And I wish I had a magnifying glass to show everybody.
Yeah, that's all they can see now.
What, everybody doesn't need a Coke ad?
Huh. Trying to look at the tree here.
You look at them. Got like little pieces growing there. Little pieces growing there. That was fun. He's awesome. I'm gonna sit on my desk.
Yep.
Rockfan says, kids as corvid bird friends they are great at finding tiny things. Probably one of the birds, I guess, that make nests out of shiny.
Yes. Oh. The movie with the bird.
Crow, right?
Yes.
You're talking about
The Secret of Nem.
Thank you.
No, I knew what you meant by the movie with the bird, but I'm just, like, kind of depressed that I did.
It's because you speak me. And that's my answer.
You must do it too.
I knew it.
Like, there are so many spots on this guy that I have missed with paint. I am going to have to go back and fix so many things. Stupid paper towel over there. Angie, you're just like sitting there cleaning.
I did all my stuff. Yeah, this is easy. I mean, my level of detail versus your level of detail is very different.
But that's okay.
But I'm proud of my guy.
My guy has a lot more detail on him, though.
Also, I was very excited about the snow. And it's still growing and it's awesome.
Yeah. That's why I was saying you just got to leave it alone.
So Rockfan says they're birds like crows, ravens, magpies, blue jays. I guess that's what corvid birds are.
Oh. So yeah.
They all like the shiny.
I was right with the Secret of Nim, which the name I couldn't despite having watched it 5 million times.
That's it.
My grandma had pet crows. Because, Washington State.
Yeah.
She'd feed them. And they're actually pretty awesome about hanging out with you long term. You can have the same crow for seasons. Going gangbusters.
Well, there's a lot of brown. So this is another contrast paint. So basically going over with this color is just going to bring, a lot of my leathers and browns and stuff like that all to kind of just give them some different colors.
Color's the belt.
Currently white.
Well, I mean...
I haven't decided. It'll probably be brown. Big surprise, right? Actually, what I might do is not give him a leather belt, but give him like a black belt or something like that. Because he's a ninja turtle. That's right. I'm going to make him a black belt.
Down with that.
That didn't even get me.
It got me and I wasn't doing anything, but it got me a little bit.
No, I just, like at the moment, I'm just trying to get some shit covered. Because I am almost out of time and I know.
Time is.
What does that mean?
That means we're over. So that's it. That's the turtle.
But there was the internet.
Yeah.
Are you going to have coins there? Because those look like coins.
Those I'll do the same gold, but I need that to dry up. Needed that to dry up there. I'm coming out of my bedroom. Yes, it is.
And a puppy.
The puppy barking.
Which I hear.
All my dry brushes.
That was me.
I need yellow. Because I do want to show you how to do the glow effect for when yours lantern is ready.
Okay.
So I am beating the ever-living crap out of a paintbrush. And basically all I do is kind of look at, here's the light, and it's hitting in these areas.
Okay.
So where it would naturally hit, I just hit with the brush. And the further away the light is, the lighter I'm going to hit it.
That makes sense.
So.
Hotfan says they both came out great.
Yay!
Thank you. Not quite done, but. And I'm trying to show the camera and you guys are on opposite sides. So I'd rather go over it 5 times than have too much at once.
Like the glob I had in some of my leaves?
Well, specifically, the first time I did a glow effect, basically I turned the whole model yellow. So I overkilled it.
It was a really bright lamp.
It was, she was holding fire, and it really was quite bright. So because this spot is right against this lantern, I'm going to hit it really hard. You can see it's really yellow there now versus his face right here just has like a hint of yellow.
Face looks awesome.
Yeah, because it's far away, so it's just a hint. And even on the light itself, on the upper section, I'm in a dry brush.
Oh, I can't.
You can't do that on yours because it's gonna break. But what you can do is you can come across like where, that stuff.
Makes sense.
And you can hit, like even the squirrel's going to get a little bit of light, So you can hit all of this stuff coming from the lantern. Just don't do the lantern itself. But for me, I'm going to do the lantern. And even taking like the yellow and making it even brighter right in the center of the lantern to kind of make it even brighter. Can take, nope, I cannot take any white because it's extra or it's dried out.
Man, what's this clump over here?
This?
Yeah,
that's glue. Don't use that.
Why'd you? Oh yeah, that's the coins. Show some of that on there.
No, really won't really do anything, but okay.
I don't know. You get a water effect when it dries. Did you know that?
Yes.
Which is actually maybe kind of accurate for Missouri summers. Because it is sweaty as all get out there.
So basically what I'll do is I'm looking directly down the lantern, and looking at what would get hit by the light itself. See, all of this stuff down here would be too, but none of it's painted yet. So what's the
We gotta
point?
wait. Yeah.
But that is a very simple way to do a glow effect.
I like it.
And it really doesn't need to be the brightest thing ever, you know?
Yeah, because it'll start looking fake if I.
Yeah. But subtle works.
Good. Based on where his lantern is, it's just kind of gonna get a glow on his back.
Yeah. So it would be, let me see. So basically, what I would do is from like, and I'm not going to touch it. Actually, I'm going to flip my thing around. What I would do is kind of this area. And your strongest yellow would be right in here.
Okay.
And you would be really light out here. You basically kind of
Make it a sun.
spotlight in. Exactly. Make it a sun. Spotlight in and come and bring it out. But
They're cute. They're little buddies. They do work really well with the big tree.
this needs. Okay. I'm going to reach across the camera for a minute.
Okay.
Ooh. Get all this crap out of the way. So,
That's actually pretty awesome.
there we go. I don't know if that's even in camera. It is? Okay.
They're cute.
See, they match. So my guy's definitely not done yet. And Angie has a little bit, a tiny bit of work to do over on the back for the highlights. But in general, I think they look awesome.
I'm proud. I did an art piece today.
You did. You have another art piece to do. So Angie also got a night elf, and I blew it up to where she stands like this tall,
Which is amazing.
And it says adorable.
right?
Thank you.
Yay, Treebeard.
Bam.
Treebeard and his team. But that's going to be it for us tonight, guys. And we will not be back tomorrow. We will be back next Wednesday. And we will be world building and painting. And I will probably be working on the dice tower because Alter the Stream was not used. So that means I get to pick.
Ah.
And that's already printed. So that might just be the easiest thing for me to use.
And hopefully I don't have paint on my face.
Rockman says, nature friends forever.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have like earth rings on. Remember that cartoon?
Captain Planet?
Captain Planet, that's what it was called.
See? I can get some.
Nice.
Not all just